Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of Wolves Weekly. I'm Michael Collins, joined this week by Western Oregon head men's basketball coach Brady Bergeson. Coach, after a couple of losses to start the season, you've rattled off 4 straight wins, a couple of wins over D2 opponents, and then winning the Capital City Classic last week in a pair of exciting games. Talk a little bit about your team's development over the last few weeks.
Sure. Well, development would definitely be the key phrase there. We've been very process-oriented with this group here thus far this year. And, we were fortunate enough, 2 weeks ago at our place to get a couple wins against Notre Dame, Dana Moore, and Emporia State, who came in, and then winning the Capital City Classic is always a good thing. But we keep pushing forward, and each week we set our targets on just a couple things that we can get better at. Systematically, our guys are picking up on it regularly. And the exciting thing about this is that, with such a new group of guys, is that each day we can just literally choose, okay, hey, we've got to get better at these 2 things. And the learning curve's so high that we can see a direct impact from our work immediately. Even game to game, we improve on our fundamentals and our philosophies, our tenets that we're trying to set in stone right now. So the wins help. Obviously, you play to win, and those help, period. But it helps with our team's confidence right now, the young group, and getting a couple of W's and a couple of really close games, especially, I think goes a long way for a young group.
And it's been fun to see, especially, the not fun part of it is you've had a couple of injuries early to start the season. So a lot of guys have had to step up, and they have stepped up. Andy Abge's averaged over like 20 points a game so far this year. He was named tournament MVP last week. Jordan Wiley stepped up and hit some big shots. Rodney Webster has done the same. And all across the board, the newcomers seem to be really having a positive impact.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And we have been battling that injury bug still, and that continues. But, our guys have the right attitude about it. And there's only one way to approach it. It's next guy up philosophy, next guy up, next guy up. And it's presented opportunities for guys that are ready for those opportunities. And I'm really proud of the way some guys have come in, a number of guys have come in and performed when we've needed them. We're daily defining and redefining our roles and what we can do for each other, for the team. And those things are all taking shape as we speak.
And, of course, it all leads in the conference play, which begins this week. Your only conference games in the month of December, Northwest Nazarene on Thursday, Central Washington on Saturday. A couple of strong opponents. Been great battles with Western Oregon in the past. Talk a little bit about those games coming up.
Yeah, well, here we go. League already. And, Northwest Nazarene is obviously the one we've got our eyes on right now because it's the Thursday game, Thursday night, 7 o'clock here. And they've got a lot of returners. They're a very experienced group in contrast to us. They've got a big 7-footer down low who's was a freshman last year and is really developing and coming on. They've got a number of shooters and playmaking guards as well, and they run very good action. So a very well coached team. Look. League play, GNAC play, it's going to be tough no matter what. I mean, it's going to be a real challenge for our guys. But, that's what it's all about. And we're going to be ready. We're going to get our game plan set, and we're going to go for it and be aggressive, and we'll see how they go. Now, Central Washington, I think on paper is probably, if they're not the most talented team in the conference, they'd be right there. Mm-hmm. And so, we'll flip the page on Friday and look at that scouting report and see what we can do there. But again, 2 very good teams coming in this week. All we can handle for sure. But I like, again, the direction our guys are going. Each week there's notable difference. Each day to day is notable difference. So we'll be ready.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Coach. Make sure to come out and check out these new-look Wolves Thursday, 7 o'clock against Northwest Nazarene, and Saturday at 2 o'clock against Central Washington. Thanks a lot, Coach. And I'm
Thanks,
Michael Collins for Wolves Weekly. Go Wolves.